Let's use the search menu to cut a key for a 2012 Ford Escape. Select Vehicle Keys, select Vehicle Make, and a keyboard appears on the tablet. Start typing the vehicle's make, i.e. Ford, or scroll down to the list to find the manufacturer you are looking for. In this case, we are selecting Ford USA. At this point, you can select the model of the vehicle from the drop-down box or simply select All to display all of the cards and code series in the database for Ford USA. When you select a specific model from the drop-down box, the next screen allows you to select the model year, or again, you can select All to show all code series used over the life of that particular model. Once the list of code series cards are shown, select the code series or card you wish to use. The more information you enter, the shorter the search list will be. Once you have entered the search parameters, tap the Search button. Since the only search parameter we used in this example was vehicle make, there are 9 pages of possible code series to choose from. As you highlight each code series, notice the display on the right shows the lock manufacturer and applications that use the code series and possible ILCO key blanks. There are 3 folders on the top right of the screen. Information shows information about the lock make, applications, and ILCO key blank. Applications show the key blank application, locks, cylinders, vehicle model, etc. Card shows information on accessories that may be required to cut keys on the Futura Pro machine. Let's go back to the home screen and do another vehicle search. This time we will enter the vehicle make Ford USA, model Escape, and model year or range 2012. Note that there are 4 different code series and cards displayed. Code series 1X1706X is an 8-cut edge key using card 612. Code series 10001-11500 is a 2-track, 10-cut laser-type key. Code series 11501-13000 is a 2-track, 7-cut laser-type key. And code series 12345 is used in Taiwan. The key we are looking for is an edge-cut key, so I will select code series 1X1706X. With the code series highlighted, select the green card icon and wait for the card to open. The left side of the screen shows all of the technical details relating to the selected cutting card. For example, card, SN code if entered, lock system, profile, series, depth measurements, spacing measurements, cutting angle, and key blank dimension. The right side of the screen contains the following functions. Code. If you know the indirect code of the key and you did not enter it in the search screen, you can enter the information here by selecting Code. A code search box will open. Select Code and enter the indirect code with the keyboard. Cuts. If you do not know the indirect code, but you know the depths for each cut or the direct code, you can manually enter the information by selecting Cuts on the card menu. Decoding. If you have a working key and you do not know either the direct or indirect code, you can decode the key by selecting Decoding from the card menu. Manual corrections. This option allows the user to adjust both the spacing y-axis and the depths x-axis of a key to be cut. Partial cuts. This option is used to make a search for codes within the code table, if applicable, when only part of the direct cuts are known. For example, if you are presented with a broken key, you enter the depth known and hit Search. The screen will display possible indirect codes within the code series. Card Options is used for editing parameters such as cut type. Alternative cutting methods can be chosen from flat, track, or normal. Cutter designates the cutter to be used. Clamp designates the clamp to be used. Key blank dimension shows the stem width of the key associated with this card. Info card displays information about the clamp, side, and stop to be used, cutter, and key blank. Queue of job is used to place selected jobs in a queue to be cut at a later time. Note displays data card notes, if any, providing further information relating to the position of the key or any needed accessory, etc. Measurements show detailed space and depth information for the lock system. In this example, I am going to cut the key by the indirect code 0084X. So I will tap Code on the right side menu and enter the indirect code. Next, select Cut to begin the cutting process. The screen displays a picture of how the key is to be loaded into the 01V clamp. In this example, the key is loaded on clamp side A. Since I'm going to be cutting by code, and the Use Any Clamp feature has been activated, see box checked, I can choose any clamp side to position the key. When clamping a double-sided key for cutting by direct or indirect code, it is best to use side C or D to clamp the key using the milling groove in the blade of the key. You should always use the milling groove that is furthest from the cutter in order to expose as much key to the cutter as possible. If that groove is on the bottom side of the key blade, you would use side C. If it is on the top side of the blade, you would use side D. Notice that with this particular key, the milling groove runs down the center of the blade on both sides, so I can use either side C or D. In this case, I will be using side C to clamp the key in the milling groove. Since this blank does not have a shoulder, it will be gauged using the tip of the key blade. The stop position shown is 4, located at the back of the clamp, so I will use the Stop 4 tool. Place the tool onto the clamp so that it fits into slot 3, allowing you to slide the key into the back side of the jaw, Stop 4. Remember to remove the stop tool before attempting to cut the key. Lower the safety shield and select Start. The machine will cut the first side of this two-sided key. You will be prompted to turn the key over for side 2. Tip: Futura Pro's database will indicate clamp side A on most two-sided automotive keys. When you are decoding a key, you must use the jaw position designated by the software. As mentioned earlier, when manually entering the cuts or cutting by code, the user can decide which side is most suitable as long as the Use Any Clamp feature is enabled in the software.